imagination to think that people say, I'm sick of this shit show. I don't want to be getting jabbed for the rest of my life. I don't want to be have to present papers every time I go somewhere. I want my freedom back. I'm going to vote for Reclaim Ireland. And then who's on the ballot in my local constituency? Oh, he is. I never heard of him before. That's great. Boom. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Because we're forming a party. Like if you want to run as an independent in Leitrim against Michael Fitzmaurice, you got to set up your own website. You got to set up your own office. You got to pay somebody to do that. You got to do all your literature, your logos, and all that. You got to, then you've got to get €500 together to go up to the Dáil and pay as a deposit before you run for election. As a member of our party and a candidate, we just give you a letter of affiliation and you get on the ballot straight away. So the party option has certain advantages over the independent route. I think it's the best option if we can capture the public, and I think the vaccine passports will help us do that. But hey, I could be wrong, and I accept the fact that I could be wrong. We'll have to try something.
No, I think it's the only way of capturing. It's the only way of really finding out what do the Irish people want. Do they want discrimination or not? Because that's the bottom line.
That's it. So it's the only way. It's like a straw poll, isn't it? The only way is getting our candidates on the ballot. And if people vote for us, well, then we'll know. And if they don't, well, then that's it. We'll fade into history, into insignificance.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it'll go.
Okay, well, then we just have to keep fighting and keep going. And if people get behind us, the confidence will return. And we'll grow and continue to grow. If not, this will come to an end. The party idea will fall to one side. I'll go back to running the Irish channel and being a member of the National Party. And I'll vote for them. So they're the only two choices I can see, guys. I don't see any others. I'm open to any other suggestions. But I just see two choices. That's for me. It's either keep going with this and try and get traction and people behind it, or give up and just stay with the National Party and vote for them. And I've every respect for the National Party, don't get me wrong. But they're only running 6 candidates in 6 constituencies. So they're very limited in what they can achieve.
I think they ran about 10 last time, so I'd expect them to run a few more maybe this time, but still, they're unlikely to have national coverage. Yeah, plus their supporters are very shy, won't step out from behind the keyboards, and or not enough of them do tend to do that. So they're limited in what they can do.
Yeah, I totally agree, because unfortunately they've been labelled by the media as right-wing and anti-immigrant and God knows whatever. They can't do that with us because we don't have any policies other than the fact that we're opposed to the vaccine passports, which is a human rights issue. And if the media even try to frame it. All right, guys, I don't know. Just keep going. That's all I can do. So thanks everybody for joining in the chat. I have to head out. I want to get some exercise before it gets too dark. Listen to Richie Allen if I can.
Very good. I was just looking there for there it is. That's the composition of the 33rd Dáil, which is the current one. To see if we could work out who that Sinn Féin girl was who went on holiday. Would you know her name if you saw it?
I don't. I can't remember.
Sorka Clark.
Michelle or something.
Rose Conway.
That could be her. It could be, yeah.
Rose Conway Walsh. Yeah, I'm just going through ones that I don't know.
I know it sounds like that could be Sorka. Could be Sorka.
Imelda
Could be
Munster,
now.
I've met
I
her
can't
actually.
remember now.
Yeah. Louise O'Reilly. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, the point is, the good point you're making is that without even running a campaign, or half a campaign, or maybe no campaign at all, she still got elected because that was the
Yeah.
mood of the country. Just picked up Sinn Féin and ran with Sinn Féin in 2020. Okay,
To be honest with you, it mightn't have been Sinn Féin. I
no, it
don't think
was,
it
it
was,
was,
but
there was,
it
it was
mightn't
a
have
Sinn
been.
Féin. It was a Sinn Féin candidate,
Yeah.
and Sinn Féin were kicking themselves that they didn't stand more candidates because
Yeah, yeah, that's it. No,
they got
totally.
such
Yeah.
in some seats in some constituencies that so many votes spare that they could have elected a second or possibly even a third
Yeah.
candidate. They stood one
And
candidate in a
more. I
seat
mean,
in a constituency, and they could have got two. They had enough votes to get two candidates home with transfers, and they're kicking
yeah,
themselves that they didn't stand more. And that's how unprepared they were. That's how
totally.
possible
Yeah.
massive changes are on the day of the election.
They
Okay,
are, Connor. They are totally. And that's why if we have a brand or, that people get behind, it could happen. It really could.
hmm,
It's just a brand that people are familiar with on social media and they like and they get behind what we're doing. It's very possible that we could get our candidates elected.
100%. Right.
So see if
I
you
think
can
that's
find
been
out who that candidate was.
yeah.
That's a pet. I'm going to try and do the same because I know I remember hearing it on the radio and I know I did hear it at some stage. So I mean, it did happen. So I'm absolutely, but I'll try and find out who it was as well, so we can use that exactly as an example. But I think it
People,
was Sinn
yeah,
Féin, but I began to doubt. Mhm.
just think to yourselves, people, who does it suit if you don't know these things? If you're not aware of the nuts and bolts of like electoral politics, just basics, basic stuff like that. Who does it suit, and who is keeping you in the dark? Okay, that's me.
The
I'm.
opposition all this, as to me.
Go ahead.
Yes, I think I know who it was, guys. I think I know who it was. It was a candidate called Patricia Ryan. She went on holiday in election week. She's Sinn Féin councillor. So she went on holidays I think she still got elected.
Kildare South.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I'll put it here on the group. She took a break. She went on holidays and took a break during the election, during the candidate. And I'm not sure if she got elected, but I'm pretty sure she did.
She did. Yeah.
But this is the story that resonated on the media at the time.
There you go. Look, there's the story. There's the story. Well done. It's on her Wikipedia page. Ryan topped the poll in the she not only got elected, she topped the poll in Kildare South. You see that?
Right,
Despite
it
taking
was
a
Kildare
holiday
South
during
now.
the
You're right. It's
campaign.
coming back to me. It's coming back to me. You're right. It's Kildare South. You're right. That's her. We have her. Yeah.
She promoted
Right. Okay.
9/11
So
conspiracy
that's
theories on
her.
her Facebook page, according to good old Wikipedia. Yeah, the truth machine
Yeah.
Wikipedia. Yeah.
Yeah. True machine. Yeah. We all know who owns Wikipedia. We won't go into that.
Yeah. So she topped the poll despite taking a holiday during the campaign. So she didn't even run the campaign. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be back on later. I'll talk to you later, Richard, and everybody else.
See you later,
Yeah.
guys. See you after go as
All
well.
the best.
Take care. God bless.
God bless.